Hi, it's the 5th of November. I have to apologise for the noise, plenty of fireworks going on outside, plenty of news, I'll get right into it. 1 in 6 Brits is not confident that they can afford to feed their families, according to YouGov. Food price rises are set to get worse, says the Iceland supermarket managing director. Tap water is apparently recycled at least 10 times before we drink it. Lovely. If you haven't got yourself a big Berkey or something like that to clean your water up, I'd suggest you go and look at buying one. Storm clouds gather over the Great British Pound as the focus turns back to the dire economy. So it's whether the pound goes, the euro or the yen, because it's one of those three. We just don't know which one it will be first. The shipping giant Maersk warns dark clouds on the horizon mean that consumer buying will falter, threatening the global economy. So they know that we're heading for a hyper-recession, hyperinflation, etc. The hedge fund giant named Elliott warns looming hyperinflation could lead to global societal collapse. So there you go. EU could fall foul of global banking rules, regulators warn. Jeremy Hunt has warned that he will launch a capital gains tax raid, and that will, Cal surprise, target the middle class, which is what his script is. Families in the UK cut back on other costs so that they can pay their mortgages. House prices in the UK will fall by up to 30% within the next year. The UK buy-to-let sector is being hit hard by rising mortgage rates. So the targets here, the landlords, and you will own nothing and be happy. Jeremy Hunt again says that households will face a very tough time as the mortgage costs soar. The UK National Grid is to offer £100 off energy bills, so discounts off their energy bills, to avoid blackouts. So have a read of that one. Only FM radios might, that's the operative word, work under the latest UK blackout emergency plans. The Serbian president has warned of a hellish winter for Europe. The EU gas crisis could worsen over the next year, as they are very likely not to be able to refill their storage reserves. Skeptical Nigerians don't really buy into Africa's first digital currency, and I'm very glad about that. Keep paying cash. Transition to electric cars will cost the EU 600,000 jobs. 4 UK areas have been added to the banking hubs list: Bury Park, Hazelmere, Prestatyn and Welling. Now the dystopian ones I always like to end on. IDEX Biometrics, so that's IDEX Biometrics and a UK issuer, are going to launch a biometric payment card in Europe. Scotland is planning a public engagement on digital ID systems development. Say no to that. We know where that takes us and we don't want it. Think of your kids and your grandkids. Trinidad and Tobago builds $12 million worth 2,500 CCTV facial recognition camera grid system. They've said it's to cut crime, but we all know it's for the credit scoring social system. Now, the last two are very odd, but have a read of them. How humans will look in the year 3000. Hunchbacks and Tex claw thumbs. So if you drive past people walking down the road, I did it the other day, there was 12 people in a row, all bent over, all looking at their phones, and they were literally walking up the road like it's a prediction no doubt come true. And finally, the metaverse. I've not talked about that for a while. It could be the ultimate brainwashing tool. Please have a read of these, and obviously always do your own research, make your own mind up, pass on to as many as you can. I'll see you on the next one.